Hello, and welcome back to the Tiny Artist TV Color Palette Challenge live streams. Today is day 5 of the live streams, and I'm doing character number 55. And if you can't tell by either my getup or, well, you can't see it now, but the notes on my screen here, I'm going to be doing another Candy Girl. Also, shout out to Sweet Bits. The beret and the sweater are both from Sweet Bits. Not sponsored. I don't know if I need to say obviously, but and the earrings are from Stay Gorge Plugs on Etsy. So if you like cute dangly plugs for your stretched ears, they have some. Frilly Feline also has some, but I'm not wearing those today. So yes, I thought it would be fun to dress accordingly, but without further ado, let's get into the drawing. As usual, I will be setting 15 minutes for my sketch and 15 minutes for my line art, and then whatever remaining time I have for the drawing. Now for this one, I do have a pretty strong idea of what I want her overall aesthetic to look like. The color palette name is Berries and Cream. So even though it's Berries and Cream, this color palette said Banana Split to me, which is why on the bottom here it says Banana Split Candy Girl. So yes. Okay, let's go. And first things first, I'm actually going to go ahead and combine some of these extra layers with my references here in the bottom. You can kind of see the energy that I'm trying to bring to this character. With this being in mind, Banana Split, I figured this is a character who either likes to do the splits or is just very limber. I love this JoJo pose down here, and then I also had in my mind that she would have double swords, split swords, if you will, because all the Candy Girls have some sort of weapon, and of course her swords are going to be bananas, because what's a banana split without the bananas? So that's just kind of her whole aesthetic. My problem is I love all of these poses. They all have that same type of energy that I'm trying to exude for this character, but I think I am going to go with this one just to get the general outfit of the character, but I might do some sketches off stream with these poses as well, just to kind of show different angles of the same character. But for now, I'm going to focus on this one right here. No! Okay, well, I guess I gotta get started on the line art. Wish me luck. I did spend some of my sketch time talking about, not sketching. I wasted some of my sketch time, let's be honest. I've got to finish my sketch. I cannot start on the lines yet. This stream might end up going a little bit longer. We'll see. Well, usually once I get my sketch figured out, my lines can go pretty quickly. I just need that time. Okay, I think I'm actually ready to start the line art now. Oofa. So let me restart the timer. So I ended up spending about 20-ish minutes on the sketch instead of 15. Boom. One and done. I'm so glad I captured that live. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do that. Oh, I just had a thought. The leggings are supposed to be... I can still make the leggings black. That's what I did for the Candy Decor, my little Batgirl with her lollipop scythe. I gave her black as an offset color, because these will still be the main colors. Tall banana boots. These are going to be yellow. What I might do, I kind of want to make them a brighter yellow than what I have, and then use this as the highlight. I've spared you the 30 minutes it took me to figure out how to properly draw the hand. What I'm leaving in to show you is how I measure everything to make sure that the proportions are still correct, because even after I figured out the pose, had everything down, for some reason this arm and this hand was just giving me the business, and I could not figure out for the life of me why it looked wrong. The blue lines you see here, it's a secondary sketch that I'm using to measure everything and make sure that the hand is where I need it to be. But I eventually figure it out. I can turn this back off. Oh, now I can finally get started with the colors. That took too long. At this point, you may be wondering, well, what color is her skin going to be? I'd like you to take a look at this character and take a good, long, deep look in your heart and assess what color I'm going to make this character. Just take a wild guess. Put it down in the comments even, what you thought this character's skin tone is going to end up being. Just for that, you know what, I'm going to wait until the very end of coloring everything else for you to see if you guessed correctly what skin tone this character is going to end up having. Have you guessed yet? Because it's almost time for the grand reveal. After I finish doing these little cherries, this little shine here. I'll get to this one in a minute, because if you haven't guessed, I'll just say this before I pick the color. You can't have a banana split without chocolate. That's all I'll say about that. So I do want to pick a more pastel shade, just so it isn't so harsh against these colors here, but she's still going to be very obviously of a darker skin tone. And I don't want any of y'all making comments saying, why does the black lady have bananas? Is that a commentary? Do you see me? Why would I do that? I know not all skin folk are kinfolk, but that is not what's happening here. I just figured that this skin tone would look the best with this character design because, again, banana sundae, chocolate, you get it. Now, for the most part, those of you who do comment are not ignorant. Let's say that. So I'm not expecting it. I'm just getting ahead of it in case this video finds its way outside of my intended audience. Because sometimes YouTube just throws this stuff to the four winds and it lands in places where you never thought it even should have been. Now, do I want to do what I'm doing right now? Not necessarily, but am I going to? Yes, because it adds dimension. It pays off. But it is very tedious. Especially with so much of it. The jacket is a third of this character. A little bit of definition on the ice cream here, get some of that texture. And zoom in. Oh yeah, that's mad messy. This to be, where's white? Or like a shiny ice cream, but still has some of the dips and dives that a scoop would have. All right. Just shy of 2.5 hours. If I hadn't spent 30 minutes on that hand, I definitely could have had this finished in 2 hours standard time, but sometimes that's the way it goes. So that is the end of this stream. I will see you guys in the next one. So I'll be streaming tomorrow. I will not be streaming on Sunday. So yes, I'll see you next time. Have a weird day.